Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of Peter's Moment of Peace. Yeah, it's only episode 2, and I've already messed up my scheduling. I was supposed to have episode 2 come out near the 15th of March, and I totally screwed up. So I just decided, screw it. I'm just going to make it for the beginning of April, and then just continue on from there. But hey, as long as I can keep it going, who cares if there's a bit of hiccups in the road? Anyway, so I could see that my past podcast, it did all right. Definitely did a lot better than I thought it would. I thought it was just going to get like 5 views max, but it's got a little bit more, and I'm actually pretty happy about that. I think it's got about like 24. I haven't really been paying attention. Let me check it real quick. Oh, 58 views. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Maybe we could make things go even better. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying it. I do enjoy it. It's a nice little time to sit down and relax with you guys, but it doesn't matter what I do. I always am so lazy to do anything. I'm trying to work on that. So let's get started and get on with the first topic of this. Here's a nice little silly topic for you guys. The KFC Chizza. I'm sure by now everybody's tried it who wanted to try it, but I figured I'd put my 2 cents in it about it. It was actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of like, I think it just looks like chicken parmesan with pepperonis. I've never had chicken parmesan. I don't even know what it looks like, but that's what I hear everybody calling it. And it was delicious. I cannot lie. I think it's only going to be a promotional thing, so it might not last forever. So if you're interested, I say go for it, but it's actually pretty good. I can't think of anything else that KFC got rid of that I wish would come back. The biggest thing that people say are the wedges. Like, I'll be honest, I don't really care for the wedges. I never did. I like fries and everything. I'm not saying that I think the fries are better. I'm just saying that I never cared for the wedges. A lot of people I've heard say that they do enjoy the fries, but that it shouldn't have replaced the wedges. It should have just been something different. I don't know. Are they my favorite fries of all time? Yeah, I would say Burger King, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. That's a whole different discussion. But yeah, definitely go try that Chizza. It's pretty good, and I would say it's pretty fairly priced. My grandma was so interested by it that she gave me $30 to get one for me, my sister, and her, and we just had a fun old time. It was nice. I always am the kind of person that likes to have multiple things to eat. It's kind of a weird thing with me. So eating just one thing never sounds that appealing to me, but it was a nice little relaxing time. But yeah, the KFC Chizza, I'd say it's definitely worth the first try. Alright, the next topic. We got the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake. Again, another game that has already come and, well, not come and gone because it's still popular. It's just that it's not new, but I don't care. I talk about what I want to talk about, regardless of whether it's new or old. It's a pretty good remake, I cannot say. I'm going to state one thing that I think about this game. It is horrible for co-op. The co-op mode is shit. I'm sorry. Like, it is way too easy to screw up. And this game was just not optimized for co-op, in my opinion. When you're playing it solo, it works perfectly fine. Hell, I could not stop playing it solo. But I wouldn't recommend playing it with co-op. There are just some games that don't really work like that. The controls itself are fine, but they just feel a bit stiff, honestly, sometimes. It's weird because in the original, I felt a lot more fluent than I did here. But hey, it's beautiful. It brought in some new stuff. It's a great game, and I would recommend it to anybody. That reminds me, last month in March, the new Princess Peach game came out. Maybe I'll talk about that next time. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, it looks like a cool game. I'm sure it's a fun one, but I don't see myself running to the store to get it right now like I did with Mario vs. DK. Let me know if you guys have tried it out. It's a pretty good game, and I love puzzle games. I'm kind of hoping that this brings a resurgence into the Donkey Kong, the Mario vs. DK franchise. There's a lot of people who debate on what type of series this is. Some people say it's a Donkey Kong series. Some people say it's just a Mario series with DK in it. It's a spin-off series. There are tons of it, and it's got Mario vs. DK in there. Yeah, it's kind of weird to have DK being the baddie at the time, but I mean, you're talking about a series that doesn't give a shit about its story. You're talking about a series where the bad guy, even though he's kidnapped the princess countless times, he still gets invited to the parties, the racing, the sports games, the Olympics. Nothing makes sense, and it doesn't have to. It's a game. Of course, that can be a whole discussion about the possible theories and everything, just for the hell of it, you know? But yeah. Mario vs. DK. Solid remake, don't play it co-op. At least not the first time. Let's see, the next topic. Ooh, Fortnite. Now, this is a big one for me. I did try out, I'm sure if anybody watches my Let's Plays, they would have seen that I did try out the new Fortnite season, and I got really sweaty this season. Like, I did everything. I think currently I'm at level 168, maybe? No, I'm at 181. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I decided to give this season a try just because I was getting back into Fortnite and also because I thought it would make some interesting videos. I'm just going to say right now, if I ever make any more Fortnite videos, it's just going to be messing around. There's not really going to be much of a focus, which is kind of how I enjoy it. And looking back at it now, it was also just a way to jump back into this game for my channel. Like, let's say I had already done that and Fortnite had already been somewhat consistent on my channel. I don't think I would have gotten this season because I don't really care about Greek mythology and all that. The skins are fine and everything. The story is Fortnite. It is what you expect. But no, I don't think that I would actually get it. I feel like I would get like the anime skins or maybe like if there's TV shows that have come out that I enjoy. But hey, you got to start somewhere. Plus, I didn't have to pay for it because I had some V-Bucks laying around and I had some money in my EA card or whatever the hell that thing is. So I would say it's a nice starting point. And I guess if there's any skin that's my favorite, it's the Korra skin. It just finally got released 2 days ago. So I'm getting that right now, and I'm trying to get the second version of it, the Avatar State. Even with this one, they just made a customized version of said skin. It's really lazy. Like, Fortnite just puts half the skins that are new, and then the other half of it are just secondary versions of it. It's honestly really lazy, but whatever. They make their money, so they're not going to change how they go about it. If you guys like the new season, let me know in the comments. I don't know when it's going to end. I think it usually lasts about 3 or 4 months, and I think it came out at the beginning of March, so this season is probably just barely a month old, or is a month old now, and I'm pretty happy with myself that I went about it. I wasn't stressing myself, constantly going levels and everything. It was just me playing the game because I found something different to try out. It was a lot of fun, and I finally got over my whole thing of like, I gotta win, or I'm stressing out, or everything. Now I can just go in and I feel calm, you know? I feel very calm. Although I will say that if you're planning to play this with teams and all that, I would put the lowest level player as the party leader because that seems to help me out with getting more easier lobbies so we can just have more of a chill time. But if you really want a chill time, don't go into rank. I don't understand. Okay. Obviously, I understand why ranking exists. I'm just saying I don't see the appeal of it whatsoever, you know? It's just really much bragging rights. I mean, yeah, I could probably help you out to join some Fortnite tournaments and like the real world and everything, but nah. If you just want to chill out time, why would you ever go to rank? I guess if you want a bit of a challenge, like if you're seriously cracked at the game, which, yeah, that's fine. You do you. I'm just going to stick to regular Fortnite and zero build. I kind of jump around both times because it's nice to mix it up a bit. It requires certain skills when playing each mode, but they're both fun. But yeah, that's probably the biggest thing that I've done this whole month, just playing a bunch of Fortnite. Alright, next topic, and this one's a little bit more personal. My grandmother turned 72 years old. I'm going to say this right now. I love my grandmother. She's probably my favorite family member. She's always been there, always helping out with everything, making us feel safe and sound. God, I hope my mother doesn't watch this podcast. I love you, Mom. But yeah, she turned 72 years old, and I used to be really morbid about how much time we had left when I was younger, like in my final years of high school. But for now, I just try to live in the moment and have fun and everything. So I try not to think about how old she's going to be because I love her so much. She is one person that I know when she passes away, I'm going to feel so fucking sad. I will miss her very dearly, although she probably won't be the first one that goes. I have other family members that are older. Hell, my grandpa, he's 10 years older than her. Wait, no, he's 6, 7? Something like that. I really got to keep track of all this. I just know that he's approaching 80. Damn. Whatever. Don't think too much about it. Just be happy with what you have right now and enjoy it while you have it. I love you, Grandma. She's going to have a fun time. And on that note, I might as well mention that my sister is turning 18 years old this week. Well, next week. Next week, yeah. She's going to be 18 years old. She's going to join the world of adulthood. And holy shit, is it going to be a hell of It's going to be complicated, but I will help her through to the best that I can because I went through it. Some of you have probably already went through it or are about to go through it. I don't know. My age range for my fans is usually about 20 to 30 people, somewhere in a little bit. But yeah, she's going to become an adult. She already has her car. It's there really isn't anything else she wants. So I'm just going to try to help her look for a job. Summertime is almost coming. She's not in her final year of high school. That's next year. So she's still got one more year to kind of bask in it. Anyway, I'm going to make her a nice, wonderful birthday party, and it's going to be a great time. Alright, next topic. My Let's Playing. I'm kind of finding a nice balance between making the videos that I want and the videos that are simpler. What I mean is, like, right now, I've been making shorts with fun facts and everything. Every day, been trying to at least have just one every day. And I usually get about, like, 2,000 to 5,000 views. And I'm hoping that that'll increase. But it seems to be going well. I did miss yesterday, so I hope that doesn't come to bite me in the ass. But this is YouTube we're talking about. You miss one day or take a break, and they'll just fucking... they'll rip your channel to shreds. So I hope that you guys can find something on my channel that you enjoy and can look forward to. Everything I post on here, I'll always try to keep it like going. Like it won't just be like a one-off thing, unless it was like something in the moment like a one-time idea. I always try to keep series going, but I'm trying not to stress myself too much. Let's Playing, I've got some more in the old noodle that I'm working on, and right now I'm kind of just keeping the fun facts one a day, pretty much trying to mix it up with different games. I guess if I really wanted to, I could just focus on what is popular at the moment, like GTA Online, Red Dead Redemption. Those are always pretty solid topics to talk about, but I don't just keep doing the same thing over and over again, because then I'll get tired of it and then it just is a big problem. But yeah, I'm going to try my hardest, just like I always have. When you fail, you learn. If you don't fail, then you're not trying, something like that. I hope you guys will enjoy what's coming up. Let's see. TikTok ban. Yeah, I'm just gonna sum this one up. It's not about protecting, it's about controlling. They just want to control it because of the fact that they're not the ones who are pushing their own narrative. TikTok, I love it. It's great. It still is pretty good. It's been different recently, but it still has the same charm that I remember. And it's funny to see them all shitting on it. I don't know if TikTok will truly be banned, but it does look like that they're trying really hard this time, and they keep saying about how they've got some wins and everything. When I see the ban, then I'll believe that it actually happens. But if this thing goes through, then they'll have about 6 months to sell to an American seller. And Joe Biden, you piece of shit, why would you actually, you said that you were going to sign this if it came to your desk. Why would you do that, especially right before the election? You're going to just get rid of the votes, the people that are actually willing to vote for you. And I'm just going to say this right now. People are already hesitant to vote for you. And I'm going to clear something up before everybody starts jumping on left or right. I don't give a fuck. I think both of them are idiots, Trump and Biden. They're both idiots. And we need somebody who's not old enough to qualify for the senior citizens discount. Is that too much to ask? You have to be 35 years old to become a president. Why is there no maximum age limit to be a president? They're both idiots. Left or right, I would say I'm a Democrat, but really I just care about people being safe, jobs being done, immigration. Yeah, I would like for them to come in legally, but the process to get in is complete and utter shit. Plus, don't you want them to come in so they can start paying taxes, getting jobs and all that, so we can make the dollar actually worth a damn again? I don't know. That's a whole different discussion that I'll save for next time. But yeah, TikTok. I'll see it when I believe it, but you're not going to stop it. I mean, there's people still going to be doing what they do, so deal with it, bitch. Oh, okay. Little sad topic. Akira Toriyama has passed. The creator of Dragon Ball Z. Man, I would not say that I am a Dragon Ball Z fan, but I do definitely respect it. I like it. All the characters are pretty good. I don't have anything against it, by the way. I just haven't sat my ass down and watched it because Dragon Ball, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, the only reason why I haven't watched it, it is so fucking long. There's so many episodes that I don't see myself anytime soon sitting down and just watching the whole shebangle. But I did watch like the first 3 seasons when I was a kid when they were showing reruns on Adult Swim, and goddamn were those the days. Well, the legend may have passed, but his masterpiece will live on. That's usually how it works. Kind of like artists, their work will live on after them. Although with artists, this is honestly probably the saddest thing about being an artist. Your work will be more worth it'll be worth more when you're gone. That's actually kind of depressing. But we're talking about a manga writer. May he rest in peace. And I don't know, maybe this will be the push I need to finally actually watch Dragon Ball Z. Any Dragon Ball Z fans in the comments, feel free to let me know and tell me what your favorite storyline was. I think I remember the one that always stuck with me was the Boo saga. I always remember. That fucker always terrified me when I was a kid. Okay, let's see. So, I've been contemplating getting a side job for when I'm not doing videos. I try to make this my main job, and I still am hoping for that to become a reality. That is my dream, and I will never give up on it because I'd rather spend the rest of my life chasing after a dream than living with no dream. It's the only thing that will make me truly happy. Well, that makes it sound like it's the only thing I care about, but I know that it's what I want. I mean, obviously, I still love my family, friends, everything, other things that bring me happiness, but this is like what I want to live off of. So I might get a secondary job for the time being, just a side job, like a part-time job, last about like 15 to 20 hours a week, just to help out with the bills and everything. It's not even really just me. It's also for my dad, my grandmother, and my sister. I just want to help around the house. My mother has pretty much called me the housewife of the house because I always am worried about everybody and trying to take care of everything, picking up groceries, just trying to make things easier for people. But I love my family, But I could do a little side job that I could do in the mornings of like Monday through Friday while everyone's at work and my sister is at school. But I'm still putting in applications and everything. Why is it so goddamn hard to find a job in this day and age? I mean, they're always bitching and moaning about, oh, no one wants to work. You're not putting any effort to actually get them hired. The most you could get is an interview, and they'll be like, oh yeah, we'll definitely call you, and then nothing. Although I hear that some places are closing down, like the 99-cent store and Dollar Tree, so I probably won't apply there because what's the point if I might end up losing my job before the year is done? I think that this will be a good year going forward as well. It's been a pretty decent year so far, especially for my sister. She's been a lot more happy and everything. Ooh, what's next? Okay, when I think about topics, I write them down, and I wrote dubbed anime. I don't know why I put that there. I think that was like the really smallest topic that I was going to bring up, but I guess since I wrote it down, I might as well just say this. Dubbed anime is not shit. It is not. If you have a problem with dubbed anime, it's usually from the people that actually speak English. And I hate it when you're like, oh, the dub is terrible, the sub is way better. Bitch, you don't even understand the sub, do you? Most of the time, you don't understand it. And what's probably funny is that there's probably Japanese fans who are watching sub and then watch the dub and they're like, oh, the Japanese is just shit. There's no emotion and everything. But yes, I do agree that Japanese really do take pride in their work. So when it comes to anime, they go the mile. The yells, that shit is amazing. However, another thing that really annoys me is when they say that all dubs are trash. Like there are no good dubs whatsoever, and they get even more pissed off if you tell them about an anime where the dub is superior. Like, I believe Dragon Ball Z's dub is superior because the voice actors, everyone loves them. Everybody knows them. Ghost Stories, although that might be a different debate because of the fact that they just did their own thing and it was fucking hilarious. With JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I think both, that's my favorite anime, and both are perfectly fine. The voice actors do good in either of them. So I don't think it's a matter of which is better. I think it's a matter of the fact that both of those are great. Like, I could watch either. I don't mind it. But I'm sure there's plenty more examples of subs being better and dubs being better, but I am not the person to talk about that, because I still haven't really watched a big collection of anime yet. I'm trying to get back into that. It was like 2014 when I actually started to watch anime, and then I got into it. I think Inuyasha was one I've heard people say the dub is better. I love Inuyasha. That's a good anime too. Alright, how many more topics do I got here? Jesus Christ, this thing is like wrapped up way quicker than I thought it would. But you know what? I don't care. I needed to get some content out for you guys because I promised that I would try to stick to a schedule, and while I was slacking, better late than never. Damn, it's only been 21 minutes. Well, it is what it is. The last one, and this is probably going to be the most controversial one, the Nickelodeon drama. As you probably have known, there's that documentary about all the shady shit that went on behind the scenes of Nickelodeon. And there's people who are like, oh, so you guys finally opened your eyes and everything? Honestly, well, I don't agree with the energy of them, like just being like, oh, took you guys long enough. I am kind of annoyed that I'm like, really, just barely now this something like this had come out. I mean, this shit should have been out when Dan Snyder got fired, that freak. Man. And another thing I've noticed, it kind of helped Drake Bell, like, come back. When he got exposed and all that, I was like, oh my God. Like, I was already of the mentality of all of my childhood stars are shit or terrible people. But from what I've understood, Drake Bell, it was bullshit. It was kind of like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, Everyone shitted on him from the very beginning, and then it's revealed, oh, he was actually the victim. Or at least he didn't do anything wrong. I have not watched the documentary because most of that stuff I kind of already knew, but also just because... No, I'm happy that it's out, obviously. It's just like... I see no reason. I'm more interested in what's going to happen because of the documentary being revealed. Like, I had learned that Jerry Trainer and the man that played as Captain Man from Kid Danger, they were like, to the best of their abilities, trying to keep that freak Dan away from the kids. And I respect them for that. They got some serious Big Brother energy, and I'm happy for that. I'm hoping that this can shed some more light on all the shady shit, not even just in Nickelodeon in general. I feel like Disney's keeping, they're going to be a little bit cautious. Yeah, Disney, you got some shit to discuss, don't you? And with Cartoon Network, I feel like really isn't too much because of the fact that they're a cartoon series, and most of their actors were adults, most of them. So, but then again, the sad fact is, everybody's got shady shit in the back. Everybody you love. Nintendo, any studio, really. But you just gotta... you're always constantly gonna be learning. Just try to find your happiness where you can. And whenever you see some injustice, just, I guess, do what you can. I mean, it's hard. I'm not really the advocate for it, going out and trying to fix every problem, but... I do respect those that try. You gotta try. You'll try. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you fail. But at least most of the time you'll make progress. All right. So that was kind of a dark last topic to talk about. There really isn't much else that I wanted to mention. I thought that this would be a lot longer. Hell, I recorded like an hour and 40 minutes of this Fortnite footage that I have in the background. And wow, I guess I don't really need all that. Oh well, my little cousins will be happy that I posted this footage because they love Fortnite. Hell, they're the ones who are playing with me in this match. Anyway, I still plan to have another podcast for the 15th of April. I'm going to try to make it a little bit more wordier, or at least bigger, or at least as wordy as this one. I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to find a balance between how long I want this podcast to go. I was trying to go for like 30 to 60 minutes, and this one is barely going to be 25 minutes. About to finish up, actually. But you know what? It doesn't matter. My schedule So from going forward, keeping the fun facts, trying to get one every day, gonna get a community post every day, and what I've kind of told myself so that I don't burn out is that I'm going to focus on the main stuff, the community posts and the fun facts every day, once a day. That is what will happen. The podcast, that will happen twice a month, bi-monthly, whatever. And in the background, when I've got my time to myself, I will work on the other content that doesn't adherently have a schedule and isn't going to be very frequent. Like, it might be frequent, just not incredibly frequent. Because then if I keep trying to do too much at once, my mind is going to fucking explode. I do have a list of other content. Number one, of course, was this podcast. I want to make another comic dub, and I'm working on another series that I don't really want to reveal until I've actually done it, because I don't want to get any hopes up, although I may have already talked about it in the first one. I have been working on clips of my podcast and Let's Play videos. I will post those as well, any that I have made. And I do have another series that I'm planning to work on. This one might be a little bit simpler and easier, at least in my opinion. Plus, it's something that I kind of wanted to do because in the format of my fun facts, it has to be something unique, you know? Whereas in this series, I can just talk about some topic that I find interesting, or like a storytelling. I'll reveal more if I actually like come out with it. But yeah, so look forward to all that. I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of Peter's Moment of Peace. I am definitely coming out with the next one on the 15th, or at least the day right after. Just trying to stick to that. Please bear with me. And if I do end up getting a side job, I will definitely notify you guys, probably in a community post. And I'll find a balance between how I want to work on my content and work on the job. I will say this, though. If I have an extra side job, then that extra money coming in will definitely help me, put me more at ease, and give me more, like, mental determination to work on my dream. Here's hoping. I really want to make this year a very good year. And while it may not be the year that I make it, I'm hoping that I at least have some very good progress toward that goal. Thank you all for watching Peter's Moment of Peace. My name is Peter Vestine. I love you all. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.